With the new episode of Cartoon Beatbox Battles recently being released, I am here to review Patrick vs. Pennywise. What are the good things, what are the bad things, and what's my overall rating of this episode? So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get the elephant out of the room first. The animation style. Of course, the animation style is different from the last episode, but that's not a bad thing because I love the new animation changes. Every single character looks better and revamped with the extra lighting added to it, and it looks so cool. It also makes a big effect on their performances, and it adds more character to them. Characters like Patrick now have all lights and disco balls moving around, and characters like Pennywise have this spooky aura to them just because of the animation. I really like how they added it to this episode. In my opinion, jokes on this episode were pretty weak. There was some pretty funny jokes in the beatboxes themselves, but other than that, there was not really that much funny things. Moving on. The first beatbox I want to talk about in this review is Patrick's beatbox, and that's because of one main reason. It's my new favorite beatbox. Yes, I just said it, Patrick 3 is my new favorite beatbox. Back in my ranking, I said that nothing would be able to beat BP2 at that moment, but boy was I wrong. Going into Patrick's, we see the new chorus.
Penny, penny, can't you see? I left you a gift by the Christmas tree. I moved to the box and wrote you a note. I hope when you put it in the water it flows.
Now that chorus gets repeated about 1, 2, or 3 times after the verses, and honestly, that's pretty okay with me. Many people find it repetitive, but in my opinion, it's adjusted perfectly here. Now let's move on to the verses, and the verses have some of my favorite lines in the entire episode. Some shining moments are...
Happiness, I found another penny on my belly button pin. I named the penny on a really love him. He's worth more than you and has better dance moves. He's got better jokes, can't say the same for you.
And then we cannot forget at the end where Patrick brings out Gorilla Patrick as a reference to the first episode. So in my opinion, Patrick's beatbox is really good. Now, let's move on to Pennywise's beatbox. And honestly, I was kind of disappointed by it. Now, don't get me wrong, the Thriller remix is really good, and the performance is actually pretty alright, but after seeing so much being displayed in Pennywise 2, it felt that there wasn't much left to do aside from Pennywise possessing, quote-unquote possessing, the rest of the SpongeBob cast to make them do dance moves. Other than that, Pennywise's performance felt kinda weak as he used all of his potential on Pennywise 2. I do find Pennywise 3 better than Pennywise 2, but I find it a lot less unoriginal. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. I think it's one of the best episodes in the entire series, and my rating for this episode is a 9 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys would like to see covers of these beatboxes, let me know in the comments below because I'm planning to do that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.